What's up, guys? Welcome to a game called The Devil's Womb, and it does not look like a controller. Oh, can we get the controller to work? Oh, okay, yeah, cool. Alright, so this game called The Devil's Womb. It's a indie horror game on Steam. Looked a little interesting, so I figured we'd check it out. Up, down keys to navigate through the possible choices. Oh, poor star, you don't have the fairy's stamp. Do not fear. Mr. White Rabbit should have it. Why don't you try going to him? We are all friends here. Okay, where's Mr. White Rabbit? Is he up here? Try going to him. We're all friends. Okay, no, he's not up there. Doesn't look very horror-esque. What's this? Mr. White Rabbit is upside down downstairs. The number is 4289. Upside down downstairs. Okay. Oh wait, there's a lever. So dialogue's objectives. Are you okay? Oh. Okay. So I'm assuming Mr. White Rabbit's probably on the other side of that door. Kid. Oh, the cat's Mr. White Rabbit. I am Mr. White Rabbit. I know I'm a cat, and I'm not white. Let's avoid the conversation, please. Could you tell me what my number is? I always forget. Haha. 4289, right? Oh, cool. Good luck, we're all friends here. You have obtained a fairy stamp. Okay. Hey, you did it. You had the fairy stamp. We can start right away, okay? We need to find a place to hide. When I turn around, I better not see anyone. Clear? Okay. Who comes, doesn't. Okay. Excellent. Now let's try to do something more difficult. Your starting point will be here. The time you'll have to run with the button, or you won't be able to get there before I turn around. Go. The gods have given you oh, what the heck? That's hard to do while running. Not gonna lie. Okay. Do you think I'm stupid? Oh, well that was a change of tone. It's not like fairy tales here. In fairy tales, the good guys win. Here the bad guys win. I bet you weren't expecting something harder than hiding inside a box. Too easy, huh? You players are all the same. You always expect too much from the worlds that aren't yours. We are obligated by the gods to give you everything with a spoon to clean after you if you regurgitate. What is the meaning of our lives, even if the world that comes out of our mouths belongs to someone else? The Creator made us, the Creator loved us, but it's because of you players. If the ones responsible for our existence have disintegrated or degenerated, and now they entertain themselves by making us suffer for you. You who go from one dream to the other, never waking up. Who put this brain inside my head? Who is putting these words inside my mouth? Who can assure me that I'm the maker of my own thoughts? Can you guarantee me that? We're all friends. Well, despite this agony, you still dare make fun of me. But after all, it's in your nature to feed yourself with the suffering of us creatures. Isn't that so? Be cursed. Cursed. You can all go to hell for all I care. Alrighty then. That's a turn for the worst. Can't go in there. I can go in here. Oh, okay. What's this? Yo, the Named Awakening. Did that guy kill himself? I think he hung himself. Alright. I wonder if In the devil's womb, the doors open when they please. In the devil's womb, the doors open when they please. Assume this will say the same thing then. Yep. Okay, so make our way forward. Listen to me carefully now. What I'm about to tell you is very important. Sometimes it will be impossible to go on in the dream without using the right tool at the right time. Press Y to access your various items. To open the door, turn your body towards it. Afterwards, select it with A in the item. Okay. Cool. Ooh. I don't like that sound. Oh. What are you? I am the minister that exists and persists in the substance fabric of reality. Do you love me? No? You shouldn't have told me. What do you mean? Let me out. Oh shit. Not gonna lie. Kinda got me. Ooh. Alright. That day was the day. That day was my last day. My parents got scared when they found out our relationship. They saw me speaking to the devil. So at just 9 years old, they locked me in the asylum. They hospitalized me because they love me, and I love them. I want them to stop crying over my illness. After 3 years of treatment and prayer, that day was my last day. The day when science and faith destroyed the evil inside my small head. The day before I died, lost like void. I'm liking this so far. This is different. It's definitely a little weird. Oh, okay. Are we the kid? There's a handwritten document on the table. It goes back 3 years ago. Would you like to read it? Yeah, we'll read it. Sure. Okay. Psychiatric Hospital of Krakow. Date December 25th, 1942. Wow, okay, this game takes place olden days. Patient Francesca Jung, age 9 years old. Date of birth September 2nd, 1934. Diagnosis. The patient suffers from a panic disorder, I can't even pronounce that, and hydrophobia. Show many scars and bruises on the body from self-harm and autophagy, I don't even know how to say that, of which the patient is affected by. The day of the hospitalization, when the parents found her in a room offering her blood to an imaginary... I can't even keep up with it. I can't keep up with that, but you guys can read it. It's going slow enough. You guys can pause the video and read that at any time if you guys like to figure out the lore behind this game. We're going to get on with the game here. The doctor's outside. He's talking to my parents. Okay, so we're a young girl. Mom, Dad, after all these years, I've cured. I could finally hug you again. I don't know, you got them crazy eyes. Well, that did nothing. Books on psychoanalysis, various psychology tests. These are books on the human brain. A rich encyclopedia. Okay, what's this? There are some camellias on the table. Camellias will give you strength to the player. He will be able to use them to save his dream and resume it later. Wait, playing a guy or a girl? However, for a flower to be such, it mustn't be touched, it mustn't be disturbed. Try not to use them more than 5 times during this dream while making the right decisions, and who knows. Oh. So we can't say more than 5 times. Alright. This is going to be a tough one. Miss Jung, we shall start our last session before the discharge. Please get comfortable in the bed. Uh-oh. Miss Jung, today is finally our last day of therapy. How do you feel now that the closeness with your parents won't be hampered by visiting hours? Doctor, do you believe me if I tell you that I've suffered more from being away from my parents than from the illness? Today is the best day of my life, After 3 years, we can finally be a family again, even though sometimes I feel like I have had another family. But that this one had rejected me, tossed me away. What makes you think such a thing? Don't get me wrong, Doctor. It's not an obsession. I qualify it more as a fantasy to explain the intense affection I have towards my parents. Why find an explanation to a feeling? Well, I think there is deeper meaning behind it, Miss Joan. Love is just like energy. It's hard to explain. It is also a feeling that, unlike others, doesn't have an explanation. It's there. Period. Now we will take a test created by one of the greatest men that I have ever met. A genius who, just like people like him, died in solitude. Pain killed him. After years of research, psychologists ridiculed him, almost laughed at his test, which costed him time and effort. Poor thing. He didn't have a happy ending. Just before he could publish his last discoveries of ink stains. Ink stains? Yes. Ink stains. This man was Herman Rorschach. Rorschach? We're just gonna call him Herman. He was my professor. He was my friend. Only a few people, including myself, believe in this test. I'm sure that day will come when it will be revaluated and recognized as a method for psychic analysis. I'm praying with all my heart that that day arrives. Now, before we begin, would you like to tell me something? Just one thing. How does the test work? I will show you some ink blots. You just have to tell me what you see. All clear? Clear. Good. Let's begin. Oh, okay, so I've seen this. Yeah. What the hell is that? Cussing?
Luna.
And like an upside down cross on her forehead.
Luna.
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 Oh. This game is like, I love the art style to this game. It's nice. This reminds me of the game Clay. The door is locked. The bed where Luna has woken up. It looks like there's something under the covers. You have obtained wire cutters. There's a manhole under the carpet. Would you like to open it? Sure. As if we had a choice. There seems to be a small garden in the back of the manhole, but Luna doesn't have wings to go down. Wings? What do you mean wings? Oh. This head is sad. Try to smile. Nothing will happen. This head is sad. Try to mark me like 5 by 3. Oh, what the hell was that? Hello? 15. 5 by 3 is 15. I don't like that. Tick tock, tick tock. Time's passing. What? Oh shit! Man, I hate jump scares. One of the worst. Tick tock, tick tock. Time's passing. What do I do? There's the wire cutters on the bed. Uh-oh. Something bad's about to happen. What? I just got trolled. Fear is the biggest form of control. Ew, I don't like that. Doors will open when they please. There's a painting on the wall. What do I see? I see a bat, to be honest. Could be wrong. Could be something else, someone else. It's dark here. Linda doesn't see anything. Better not step on something I can't see. Okay, I'm assuming I'm gonna need to find a light. I hate that. Pay tribute to the right king with the decides scepter. I don't know. To wake up from this nightmare. Oh, what the hell? I live of works of charity and mercy on ignorant poor. I don't expect you to pay me tribute, but may God bless you if you do. Don't listen to the mediocre left, right, and left that is going backwards ahead towards the left. Pay tribute, cheese, to me. Listen to your fakeness, or I will kill anyone who pays tribute to any other king that isn't me. Okay. Oh, what the hell? No. I'm gonna save 5 times. You know what? Everything you hoped for no longer exists. Everything implodes around me. Everything implodes. I'm talking to you. You no longer know where you are. If you realize that you know something in your head doesn't work, was it an illusion or reality? Maybe we will save it. I'm gonna get 5 of them. Oh, this door's open now. Ah, lantern. The seed of evil has sprouted, hindering the traveler's journey. His lantern became heavy by all of the sins he had committed. The weight was such to make it seem like it had Oniric lantern merged with the ground, almost as a symbol of the man incapable of ascending, because he lived for too long under the black sun. All it would have taken would have been a drop of pity to appease his soul, which is incapable of harboring worldly resentment. Okay, so apparently I can't take the lantern. Wait, can I use the wire cutters on here? Okay, no. I wish you could back out of this, that'd be great. The world has ears, but it doesn't know how to listen. I don't have a mouth, and I need to yell. Maybe I can use wire cutters on that. 1. 1? 1 what? Oh, what the hell? That didn't sound good. What was that? Oh, wait. Illusion or not, it's certain that the edge of the table was real. He ran into the edge of the table, that's funny. Okay. There's something weird in these shrubs. Oh, there we go. Let me check over here real quick. Oh. There's a door. Okay, well, let's check this. I don't want to die alone and with no purpose. What is that thing? Poor flower, it's drying. Oh, it's a flower. Can you hear me? So you have the power to talk to us flowers. Who are you? Where do you come from? My name is Luna. I woke up in a strange room. I don't know anything else. I'm afraid. Sorry to tell you this, little girl, but you have ended up in a dark place. There is no room for flowers here. What are you doing here then? How did you end up here? I'd love to tell you, but I could wither in the meantime. Bring me some water and I will help you. What's this mirror? This is who I am, Luna. Luna is a monster. Luna's not a monster. I don't think so. Shit, could be. Arrows shoot down from the top archers. What does that mean? I am lonelier than I was before. Roses shoot. That didn't change anything. Oh, flask. Okay, well, obviously now I need water. The red eye sees death as if it were life. The green eyes see poison as if it were nature. The blue eyes see the sea, and in the sea they will burn out. The yellow eyes see the stars shine. Let there be light. A chimney. It's full of ash. Ooh. What the hell? Thank you for not running away from me. I don't want to hurt you. I want to give you a tip on how to proceed. So I could tell you to ignore the room of rulers for now. Go back when you are at the end of the dream. Same thing for the room with the talking furnace at southeast. Proceed by the room with the painting. And I don't know if you've had the chance to verify, but in the room there is a manhole under the carpet. Under the manhole there is a labyrinth. But to go down you will need a specific object. I am so happy that nobody was afraid of me. I've always had issues relating to someone, maybe because I come out randomly. I should stop. I could wind up dead eventually. Yeah? What's that? Apparently that's nothing. The Room of Rulers. There isn't a wrinkle on my face, but my heart has many ears. I'm not like them. I'm burning in hell. Okay. Room of Rulers. A giant chalice. There's some wood inside. This game is weird, but I love it. What'd I do? Wait. The flame has been extinguished. There's a save point. It's dark here. Luna doesn't see anything. Better not step on anything I can't see. Okay. There's the flowers. Red and red, black and black. What is left that is real? The world appears now square and flat. I didn't read that one. 3. So we found the numbers 1 and 3. Oh, water. We can use the glass flask. Cool, dude. Some spikes are blocking the road for Luna. Well, obviously it can't go that way. Oh, here we go. We're back. Now the water didn't work on the chalice. Just made sure that there's not multiple uses for the water. Now, how do we make our way back to the plant? The plant's up there, right? So we go in here. Bloody fucking footsteps again. Served and revered. Thank you, creature. If it weren't for you, I would have withered by now. I don't remember how I got here. I do sense, though, that something bad happened. Something painful. Black. You, however, I see that for a child with no memories, you know a lot. Maybe past the learning, or the other things that are, for some odd reason, you haven't forgotten. How do you know Luna doesn't remember who she is? As a flower, I am able to do things that other creatures don't know of. I'm able to absorb knowledge from the world I am planted in, sounds, colors, all the way to seeing the soul of the person who waters me. And this ground is cursed. I've tried to know all that I could of this place, absorbing water. But with bitter surprise, I have found out that the ground here is drenched with everything but nice dreams. I will tell you the bits that I have learned of this place. Once there was a man, unambiguously on a pavement of light. Malice made him angry and tearful. The man lost the path of light. As the years went by, unexpectedly, darkness made him stronger. Solitude preserved him from stains of iniquity. He killed his enemies, and with his own strength, he built a giant labyrinth where he locked himself in. His thirst of vengeance had diverted him from that path, from the road that would have led him towards peace. He is not here. He is hidden in the deepest part of the prison that he built himself. This is just one of the many possible rooms. This is the labyrinth. This place isn't even the start. The rooms of the labyrinth are more than the grains of sand of every ocean. And this person, where is he? Can I help him? No, Luna. Your intentions are pure, you're sensitive, and you're incapable of doing wrong intentionally. I read that in your soul during the moment you watered me. But despite your kindness, unique and unrepeatable, you will never be able to find the man that created all of this. His body is remote, it lies in the depths of the labyrinth, but his soul has ears everywhere. Delight it of love and death, and he will show up. Love and death, what is that? It's a symphony, a musical piece. If we can find an instrument to reproduce the piece with it, his soul will show up in front of us. I see you own an enchanted flask. Whatever liquid you insert into it will never run out. Therefore, allow me to instill my petals of light by letting them fall into the water inside your flask. Make good use of it. Holy water! Before you walk out that door, I must inform you that you are not alone in this place. There's a profound evil that goes around these rooms. You can't beat it. Thirsty from infant screams, bewitched by their vigor, he will try to make his anything that isn't like him. Who is it? There, exactly. Those aeons, us creatures have preferred not to call him by his real name, but by his essence that isn't but an infinite mask of cosmic squalor. We have coined the name Black Noise. Luckily, he is a chaotic and blind blowing, so when you see him run, find a place to hide. But why me? I'm such a poor girl that speaks in third person. Like I said, you're an incredibly smart flower, and I can assure you there is a reason for everything that is happening to all of us. Not knowing the reason, though, all we can do is justify what we each want. I can sense, though, that you will be the one to end all of this. I don't understand. The time for you to understand hasn't come yet, but take comfort from this. Oh no, the little flower isn't here anymore. Luna, I'm here. A flask? Exactly. What I wanted to tell you is that you are no longer alone. My spirit will accompany you, and it will always be near you. Thanks to the petals that I dipped in the water that you used to quench me. Now fly, little camellia. Okay, so I'm no longer alone. And there's a blind monster that's going to be chasing me. That's always good, right? I forget what's up this way. Three. I'm not sure what these numbers mean yet. I'm not sure what to do with the wood yet either, but I know where it's at. No, I hear some weird shit. The painting. Beware the painting. Cooking book, okay. The mute tells the deaf guy that the blind guy is spying on him. I won't tell you. This one is funny. To fly when the broadcast airs. I didn't understand it either. Oh! Oh my gosh! Well, I guess that's a good stopping point for part 1 for now. Wow. Well, it's been good, guys. This was the Devil's Womb. We will definitely continue to record and post this. This is an interesting game. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave a comment if you enjoy this game. Let me know what you guys think. And we'll see you in the next episode.